Well, I'm feeling like we got trampled. And I know they ain't trampling me. Mm, I'm wondering. I'm going back to before COVID when that father came in. Um, that story that made it to the news about the father that came in talking about some kind of abuse or something that was happening to his daughter at school. Okay. This also has something to do with the algorithms. Um, with the algorithms, them trying to make it hard for somebody to find somebody's material. Possibly even brainwashing the people that still watching, that know what the truth is. Okay, because they not going psychologically the way these people been obsessing or something like this, they're not gonna stop watching. So they basically just want to leave an innocent person on a server for their enemies to watch them, know their every thought. Whenever they want to go out, whenever they want to have fun, they will. This is somebody's presidential queen god status, um, but they will have to do this group of hooligans that are not supposed to be a part of this, stalking them and watching them everywhere they go, or watching me or something like this. It is actually very dangerous because these are men. Okay, these are men trying to dehabilitate a woman so that they can have access and have sex with this person, space sex or some shit like this, whenever they want to heal themselves. Um, but they don't even realize the reason why I said you drink from this fountain and you don't have to drink it no more. You cursing yourself by keep on coming back to the fountain after God told you not to mess with those other cups, and you keep coming back here trying to heal yourself. These people is sick and now they belong to me, so they can't even step over me, or you can't have no political party or nothing above me because you feeding off of me. So that's the me. That's the. I would feel like at that point they either take the knee or you cut their fucking heads off immediately. I ain't know what you're doing, but this father could have came. Yeah, the King of Wands. This person could already be crossed over, but they could still be here in another person. Um, they could be here in another person, but I like this has some. Of course, that wasn't the man on the news. Okay, it's probably somebody that I know, somebody that was connected to me at some point in time in my life, that they said was the father or would take that role as the father while the rest of the friends went playing around after trying to steal my crown. All right. We got pollute to corrupt or defile to contamination of soil, air, water by noxious substance and noises. So this could be what I was telling you yesterday. You're still getting like the pressure or the noise of like what a powerful person would get, but you there's nothing, what was I gonna say? There's nothing you're gonna be able to do about it. And they're gonna try to keep somebody in the keep me in a lower position, knowing that it's already activated in my blood, it's already activated in my being to be this person here. But to not have a counsel or something like this. Plus, these people are deleting my videos as they come out. The very prominent ones with the very heavy message, they're deleting the videos because a lot of these people, a lot of this, because I keep getting somebody's like, "Oh, I'll be back around this time" or something, and it's like, who the fuck is that, or what is that? So these could be something that is not. These are like spirits or something that's not really. They're not really here. You know what I'm saying? So with digital mirage, I know that don't sound like that, but this is giving me that whoever they showing on the news, that's not whatever. It's also making me think that's so narcissistic because there could be real crimes, but they're covering up by showing us fake crimes or showing us real somewhat crimes when it comes to a certain group of people, but they're changing the images here. So somebody could have came in again to talk to some people, um, the Wild Wild West. Watch out before you get bum rushed. So this is like the West, or I don't know how the West was won, is what I heard last night. Okay. We got Old Devil. Yeah. So this is like people gonna be bullying, like, oh, you a devil or whatever. And then if you say, I'm the Lord thy God who brought you out of Egypt, then they will say, oh, look at this blasphemous. These are like the Sanhedrins and the Pharisees and all these fake friends. These could also be like these groups that's calling themselves disciples, because what happened to me when I was a teenager, when they killed me as a teenager, that was what they did with Jesus. So the disciples was the people that sat with me, Alicia Fain, Candy Albaran, but they was not, well, Candy was I think that was the main Judas that wanted my destiny, but as one of the Drakes. You understand? Because these people been creating children already. This group been creating children. Okay. That's what I'm saying. You have to understand. And these children might look a lot like us, or they have been creating specimens with the Nation of Islam. It's almost like, because I think calypso music, that's like South American something. So these people this is like South America in America. And I know that I was watching something earlier and these people had green on, and they're like, oh, they were like, oh, we shouldn't be discriminating. This is not, um, you guys are acting prejudice or something like that. But this is prejudice against the American people. These are foreigners coming here and telling us that because Americans don't like to speak up, because we get a white person don't like to speak up about something about black people, certain parts and aspects, because if they do, they'll get bombarded. You see what I'm saying? If Americans stick up for America, they'll get bombarded. So, but I'm not, you ain't gonna get me to bow down to no motherfucking body. I will find out anybody that's South American and send them back to fucking South America today. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to do something, but the bond that these people have created, where it's a diaspora group of people, or these triangular slave trade people, or the people like this that Farrakhan, they're not for black people. They preserve the agenda to make black people think that they were special or they was doing work, and then you ended up you made a agenda, but your real main, if you look up the Nation of Islam, unless they changed it, they are for the diaspora black people. That could be also the people that came here. This could be the people that came here from when my in-laws used to go to the Sign of the Dove church with the stack houses in Waukegan, Illinois. These people started going to Africa on missions, and I think is what I think. They started some type of secret program or something like this here, with trafficking these children, my children, something like this. I don't even know if the real mother-in-law came back from Africa, because she was so happy to go to Africa and help people, even if this is not real Africa, even if it was somewhere else. Um, she was so happy to go. Okay. Um, and this is something here where these people are hiding that there was Islam, that they were Islam, hiding that they're not Mexican, they're Arabic, hiding that they're not Caucasian, they're South African, hiding from, you see what I'm saying? And all of this played off of the crown, I think, of this Queen of Wands here. Okay. Then, or some of these people not Puerto Rican, they just got these names after the storm or something like this. So whoever that was, that they're trying to act like, oh, somebody just got hurt, but this was before. This is before COVID. Somebody could have went in and started. This could have even been at Webster. Somebody could have went into a secret council or like a town hall meeting, realizing that all the other children was recording his daughter naked. You understand? Or the person that felt responsible for this Queen of Wands, even if it's me. Okay, this could be also polyamorous or something like this. They could be using this in a different different manner. So since this could be the same thing that happened to Elijah Muhammad with Farrakhan and them. So it's people like me, the ones that was outcast or something like this or whatever like this. It's like these people have centuries. They whatever this got them so powerful is the finances, it's the power, it's the crowns, it's all these things. They kind of like put it in a pile and melt it down into some kind of power for this group of people. And it goes back a little bit further, I think. Their Queen of Wands might be this NFL Nita energy. You get what I'm saying? But this could be also the people that scammed or took over companies and stock in different corporations that I am over by claiming marriages and stuff like this to me that were illegal over the past. Okay. Say everything was mine. They could have swatched everything over like it's my in-laws was the ones that was the abundant ones, but it's really mine. All these blessings that came is mine, and the most powerful version of me with the consciousness they kept away from these kept disassociated with whatever this is. Okay, my masculine could have been almost a pure one or a decent one, or one of his clones could have been the same like me, but they could have got rid of this person. Okay, we got Virgo the perfectionist. Okay. Um, this could also be who's over here trying to do something here, because this the nail person be trying to be doing my shit to the T. Like it just look good, just like the picture, don't it? I'm like, yeah. um, these could be some of these people that are, or these celebrities and shit like this. They're like multitaskers, so they have all these different cars because yeah, yeah, they need to get around quickly or be around their favorite um non-idols. All right, hold on, let me see. So this man could have went, somebody could have went even when I was in high school, found out they was doing this to me, you know, but as a sex symbol, the same thing could have happened to somebody when I was little. Okay, I'm hearing Novak King days. Somebody could have been recording me back then. Do you see what I'm saying? Somebody came in. What did I say? Novak King. This could be how the Green Boys had access, or them people in that area, the boys that I went to school with then, because I wasn't having sex yet. They could have did this also on the north side energy. Hmm. Also, somebody. This about money. This about money too. Like people like in like some kind of gang or drug activity here. Like somebody was doing this, and it's like they took down a kingpin. It's funny because this could be somebody that you had a crush on, okay, in school, and this person kind of had a crush a little bit, okay. That's kind of weird, but y'all both didn't know. For me, I'm thinking this is somebody that was in my play sister, my older play sister, their class. She was like 2 years older than us, I think, maybe a year or two. This is somebody that's in this a upperclassman or something. But somebody could have found out through like documents, government documents or something like this, that there was something more. Hmm. Right. But this conglomerate of people, um, It's like, oh, what would we need to do, sir, to save the world right now? It's something about this conglomerate of people here. And I'm thinking if these people is that smart, even if they knew I was a Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands upright, and they did it this way, they knew that me being detached from this shit, that if I started talking, it was going to bring it down. So I don't understand. It's like they want to incorporate me because I'm still rising. I don't know what the fuck. This is like a big old hemorrhoid on my ass, okay? Or this like a big old cancer in my motherfucking back or something. Like, bitch, I don't know what y'all was doing back then. You know what I'm saying? It's like they opened up my Akashic records or they opened up my something, and this shit just blew. It gave them something. It gave them wings. It gave them power. It gave them something. Mm. And it's like not like where we fall, motherfucker, because I'm not a reincarnate of an older person that came back this time. The people that was around me, they were elders in little kid bodies. I'm a fresh one. You get what I'm saying? God made me different this time for a reason. Okay, and somebody ruined whatever this is here, trying to be greedy or trying to do something here. Also, somebody's making it seem like somebody's selling off their cars and all this. Somebody's either a prisoner or they're dead. Okay, and somebody's like a hothead. They trying to decipher what I'm saying, and they're doing some type of act or something like this. But that's not was not the right thing because none of this shit is legitimate. How dare you? How dare you turn my father's house into some stupid place, academy? You understand what I'm saying? There's no way when you making final decisions about what's going to happen in our nation, the kingdom, the world, you don't need to be trying to use no fucking telepathic communication, motherfucker. You need to be right there, in these people's face. So that's why I feel like these are ghosts, like they're using like bodies or something like on TV. They're using AI some way to make it seem like they're still alive making decisions. And these are a bunch of it's like we could blow and then these motherfuckers gonna disappear. It's not real. Nothing in the media, something is not real. You understand? They're trying to hold up an empire, but it's already have fallen. The 400 years is over, and the Queen of Wands is the king of the kings. You understand? And they're all this other shit is a distraction. We're supposed to already they're supposed to be protecting and fortifying my because I noticed that when I woke up this morning, my nose was a little bit sniffy, but I'm like, I feel like something I breathed in out in the air. So they're really getting a little bit desperate to try to make me sick. Okay. None of these people, what they saying, the Congress, these people have broken off into sectors. They have underground bunkers from all the money that they stole from the government. And me, this is it. I'm not with none of these people. They didn't give me the key to the secret bunker. They didn't say, hey, when you get that text message, get on that plane and blah blah blah. I didn't get that. So don't try to stop trying to act like you was gonna care about me or bring me along. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust no motherfucker body talking about, oh, I'm gonna come bring the spaceship. These people is fucking murderers. Okay? So you keep on trying to make it like this fucking whatever this is, this Miami energy, but this was a decoy. That's not even me. Or y'all took the Kanika Jenkins sister and y'all changed her face and put those dimples in her face and shit to try to make her look like the young version of me. But really, if you think about it, Jesus don't come back, Christ come in. Y'all, because these people is psychopaths. That's what they are. These people is fucking psychopaths. Or they're not, they're dead. They're demons. That's what I'm saying. They're not. See, the way we need to live in the world is this. Why people feel like they can't breathe. This is why people feel like this and that was going on because it's being ran by not a people. You understand? And it's kind of sad because like I'm just now noticing that all these people around me, they kind of killed them or they put them in another realm or something. And so it would be like me starting over at this age, with nothing to, I don't know. It's like these people don't want to go, just like the same way he refuses to die. Somebody refuses to die, and I feel like they want the truth being told here. And these people, this entity has seen these people do what they did, and somehow he ended up back behind the Queen of Wands right here, the righteous so-called leader. Bun, stop. I don't know. Um, this may be a place of safety, or we're the last two left of something that was good at one point in time before this Aquarius corrupted it. So this could be this Candy energy, or if they made a version of this person as a boy or something like this. That's this Aquarius energy in reverse, this Kevin energy, this Schwartz energy. Too many hidden things here, too many hidden components. Okay, too many hidden components and too many something here. Okay, so this King of Wands was connected to this Aquarius, or both of these people could have got even taken out here. If both of these people cared about each other and cared about me, this is like this D energy, Candy, and me. But off at a distance, this person is different about this person, because I'm keep getting Black Beauty. So I mean Black Swan. So that could be somebody's Bella Swan, actually. A male or a female. That could be somebody's Bella Swan. I didn't think about it like that at first. We got the Queen of Wands, Temperance energy. Like the king or queen don't want to associate with this swindling, shifty, and I don't know if it's the people that are still here actually that have entities attached, or if it's these principalities and rulers, or these whatever in high places. Something about the clouds here. Cumulus. So of a three here, like this ain't even got, because I only hung out with these people just a couple times, or I only used to see this person, once in a while or whatever. But it's giving me also thirsty, and it's giving me thirsty and Lucius's kind of relationship too, though. Where thirsty was like that for Lucius, but I don't know why it's giving me that. Whatever happened to my man, probably on the west side, the Lucius energy is that person. The Lucius person could have been my uncle, okay? The Thomas person at one point in time. The kind of man with the precious girl at home, the kind of like godly woman at home. But you could look in this nigga eyes and know he enlisted in some other shit. I ain't seen that. I think this uncle passed away, but they have beautiful little children. They have beautiful children. The wife is all churchy or all about God. It's something about these family dynamics. It's no offense, but it's something about these dynamics here. But if you look at them later on in pictures, you can see something dark entered in. Like when I seen that picture of me, and I'm like, where the fuck was he? When all my cousins that I grew up since I was little, my so-called cousins since I was little, right? They were surrounding me, but I didn't feel safe when I looked at that picture. I did not feel safe. It's almost like I was a sacrifice. I was like in the middle, and they was all kind of squatting down in the picture, and I think I was standing up, but I didn't feel. It's so strange because it's like energy is being displaced. Because really, these people might have worshipped the ground that I walked on for a certain reason or season, but somebody could have jealousy could have got taken over, and then somebody could have pounced on someone. Or I'm just misguiding. Like they're like, we ruined that, Shalonda. Let's keep this one because y'all know we had to act like we hack. We had to hack. We had to act like we hated her when she was little, or we thought we did because she didn't open up that much. But now that we listen to her, we like her. So we're gonna keep this one and renew it. Because I never hated any of my family members, but I'm just thinking like, motherfucker, if you don't want me to live, then get your ass on. Like what is that? I'm not about to pretend with you. So it's something like that. And like I said, these could be people that were. This is the person that had a small circle, and even that circle was not to be trusted because of the entities or whatever they were attached to. Okay, I'm not gonna say that these people weren't ever genuine to me. All right. The closest one to me, the closest, unless the closest ones were programmed to be hard for me to read. Okay, but the King of Wands here and this person, these were like everybody in the city know who that is. Everybody in the city know who this is. You see what I'm saying? These is like hand slappers and stuff like this. Like you hang out with this person, they know somebody that's having a party or some shit like this. This is what you know. And then you got the Queen of Wands here. That kind of was like sitting back peeping game with the stick. Okay, like yeah, you can't trust that one or something like this. But I feel like somebody don't. This is somebody like no, everybody get up and dance. I don't want nobody here that's not dancing. It make me think about Bobby Altoff and getting kicked out of that Drake, or Drake was offended because she didn't, um, or Aubrey, hmm or Candy. See what I'm saying? Somebody's a skinwalker here, and they were teaching people how to skinwalk. Okay, with this Mary, this with Haiti. I think this is IAT. They was teaching people how to become skinwalkers over on the reservations. They're trying to protect something. This coalition that they've built, they don't see race. They don't. They will use it as a mechanism on TV or something like this to manipulate the situation. This is like a lot of people, like an alien invasion happened, and most of the people that died didn't get to write about it in the articles or nothing like this. And somebody's left to tell the story about some type of invasion or something here. And that person may even be the only survivor, and there's a large amount of money that's coming to this person, allegedly. And then some people took and somebody people told some took this took this from this person probably, or this person is supposed to be already tied in with like four other people to be a powerhouse, but these people are not doing it right. They're leaving this person out. And I feel like because this person got the Holy Spirit attached to them, or this person got the presence of God in them. So even though I never rode in a car with this dude right here by myself, you know, whatever like this was like the play sister knew him from school. This person used to kick it with them, whatever, because they used to kick it. This was my best friend, so I knew this person through my best friend, but I had a little crush on him. Okay, I think this is who this is here, or this. I don't know. When I'm looking at it like this, I don't know. But he the King of Wands, so somebody could have found like, hell no, bitch. Like when they got into the government level or a secret society, they could have found out that there was a connection in a past life between me and this person. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have even been like, hey, where's Shalonda at? She ain't coming around or something like this. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing that song like, I wonder, did you ask about me? Do you something like this? So I never thought of no shit like that, but you never know when we talk about soul ties or when we talk about something like this. Hmm. This could be like the good guys, bad guy thing. Even we got this energy of this Reaper thing because at one point in time, this girl's friend, when they started wearing black clothes, this girl's friend, she was hanging out over there in the circle with the Fang right next door to the Fangs. where the motherfucking Bonilla girl or Bonita girl was living, and she started hanging real tight with her. But they used to, like I said, they used to chill, sit back, smoke, or whatever like this, and I couldn't do that in my house because I had children. So, and I lived in Wisconsin. So I don't know why. I don't know why all this shit is important, but this is something that's taking me here. And it's like, even if they're trying to make this a group or something effort, why do I feel so separate? That was the wrong thing to do. That's why I feel like whoever they made the King of Cups up here and then put me down here, that was the wrong thing to do, because the way that I'm going to see something. But this could also be how they trying to cancel, or they trying to involve me in some shit that I can't see. I haven't seen shit. I could just, I could I just know. I don't know. It's like somebody could be the recorder, even if I'm not there. When Jesus said that when I'm not there in a room or something, it's something about a recorder, recordery. It's something about somebody being connected to people on another level. You don't even know you connected to these people. I feel like somebody got the black cat hidden. It could be whoever this is. That is at this person's feet. This could also be this Hawkins energy. Like all these people, it's like somebody turned over from like selling little nickel bags or something to going into fucking trafficking, and then going into organ harvesting, and then going into feasting. Feasters, these are the people that, let's see, watchers. These feasters are the people that just feast on us. They don't give anything back. You understand what I'm saying? Because how these people gonna be friends with the king or the queen that's really about their nation and their people? They couldn't have been. They was with these people that was about fantasy things, the shallow ones, the ones that was all about all the expensive houses and cars, and acting like they had those things and all this other shit. Somebody's just too real for this fake shit. But we got to get back to the real deal. You understand? Holyfield. All right? It's something like that. Mm. This moon energy could be hiding this black cat energy too. Or this soul. Like this could be the sauna here of the souls. Like we be sleeping at night, they're switching our souls with people like in the community. Your soul is next door. You get what I'm saying? Your heart is down the street. Okay? Your heart is down the street. Your husband is in the bed. Your man is in the bed. Your husband is around the corner. Your daughter is in the room. Your child is across the street in somebody's basement. This is some kind of game that these people's play. All right. So I don't know why these two are in reverse and this person is in the upright. And then we got state flag in reverse back here. Who is it? What state? Oh, Pennsylvania. Kevin Bacon in reverse. Kobe Bryant in reverse. Will Smith in reverse. And Warhol in reverse. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Rocking in the free world. Okay. These people they could have created a new world or something with a fake Jesus and all this shit. Hold on, Goose. Please. And everybody's like, oh, look to Jesus when Jesus says, okay, Jesus is not coming back. The Christ is already here. That body is old news or something like this. And then wait until you find out. It's like somebody did something to my body and then brought that person back like, oh, this is her, and they lied. And so everybody's been feeding off of or mingling with that person. This Knight of Wands in reverse here. This is more like this Knight of Wands energy. This could be this Miami energy. Okay, somebody is in reverse. Somebody is sick. Also, we got somebody is sick. They're doing the X. They're doing the other. Okay, so I'm gonna be nauseated here because these people are stealing some too much blood or something with all these cups as of lately. Okay, especially whoever's from Houston here, because the stars want the they. Let me tell you, the stars want Beyonce to be Jesus. The neighborhood want the boyfriend, my spouse, to be Jesus or Christ or the special one. Islam want some like this golden boy, golden child, or they want somebody, Kanye. They want somebody like this to be the messenger or the Messiah. Do you understand? Everybody has their own something here, and they can be holding back something like my real apparatus, or all these other people have been put together, and there's nobody to be put together with me. You say these are like little seeds that they had to plant in people's brains when they reincarnate the way that these people do it. It's like these two have already, these sneaky people got back together, or if these people could have passed away or perished, they got together, but Jesus don't have somebody, but the Holy Spirit is connected to this person. But again, the Holy Spirit is a spirit. This person is still not going to be. And then we got polyandry, so this could be like the queen and her men here. Somebody might have to go into some kind of energy like this, but it's nothing. It's like a doll. I feel like Yanni. I feel like the queen is like a doll, like push to start energy. That either understands that or they don't. They just trying to count out time. Like, oh, time is up. But they know that the queen is on another something. This will be something that like the military come and scoop this fucking person. Not the military. A certain group come and scoop this person up and join them back with they self or something. This ain't nothing where you just find a way. This ain't nothing that people in your family, this is not nothing that people in your family should have been able to do. But it may be something that they sit here and listen to your channel all day and try to confuse you and make narratives and make you have to argue and shit like this. But they really know that none of this shit is legit and solidified unless this person is actively in place speaking these things. Do you understand? We find out for the past 20 years that people wasn't at Buckingham Palace. They only came there to put on a performance and wave at y'all from the balcony. It's because the real energy that God said was not there. It's like a haunting feeling here. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. So this is like a secret world or something that these people created. It may be even forbidden to play with the Holy Spirit like that. It may even be forbidden, and somebody want to make it seem like, see, you told and you ruined the whole thing, and now none of us can have nothing. But that's just fine because Queen of Wands, this is still Earth energy. Somebody should have been dealing with somebody on an earthly level. They shouldn't have. They shouldn't have tried this. So it's like old systems come down, motherfucker, and new shit go up. Like, what you want to do? I don't understand. King of Cups energy. I'm telling you. They go to three. I was thinking, I was hearing three. They go to three right there. Queen of Wands, Holy Spirit, Jesus. These are the things that I need to be. These are the things that I need to be all in one as an all God in order to get justice at this time. Do you understand? Okay. Queen of Wands in the upright, sexual energy. If somebody is judging me off of something like this, like you had too many partners or you're not really a virgin, I say I'm a virgin queen. I didn't say I'm a virgin. I said I'm a virgin queen. Okay? There's certain things that make somebody a virgin queen that they haven't experienced in the world that would make them a virgin queen. Okay? And then you have the Holy Spirit. Don't fuck with the Holy Spirit. Anybody did something to the Holy Spirit, that's it. It's the only thing in the Bible that you can't fuck with like that. You will never be coming back again. You will never be forgiven. Okay? That's just what this is. And then you have the King of Cups here. See, because these people wanted to make you or me feel like they wanted to persecute you on some kind of level, make you feel like nothing, using the military and all. So when they're really nothing, why would you feel bad about these people? Because obviously, whatever little trinkets they got was more important to them than you ever were. And so, do you understand what I'm saying? And then we have, here comes the King of Cups, the Jesus energy. All right. And then he's facing the moon because I feel like they're hiding something beneath the moon with maybe a Mohammedan energy or something like this here. But this star is in reverse. The way that this person loved this person, If this person started asking about me, this person would have been jealous. You understand what I'm saying? Like these people want to play, and I told you God gonna put it on my tongue. God gonna put it on my tongue. This is like you finding out that you're in the spirit. Cause see, people could act some kind of way in your face and smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. It's what they saying in their head at night. It's the watchers and the gatekeepers that know the truth about who I am, but they were my best friend in the fifth grade, and they could have even knew Yanni. If these are reincarnates, these were very intelligent little kids. They could have looked grown like big ass, like baby, like these could be people that was born 13 pounds and shit like this. Okay. So you have to understand, or you have to look at it or whatever from my point of view. Because although I messed around with this person's brother, the black energy, I started talking to him, but then I stopped talking to him, and then he started talking to her, and then she started talking to him, and then, but I never talked to him. You understand? But I feel like if this person thought that the juice was here, okay, this could also be this Virgo energy here. But if he thought that this person had the juice, what? Oh, you want to talk to her? Hell no. Nope. Because imagine your best friend, your superpower is your box or something like this. Your best friend knew. But that's why I was thinking, like, because even when I talked to the black energy, I'm like, dude, I was like, I felt a little betrayed when I found out that this person messed around with this person after me. But now that I'm thinking about, hold on. So everybody's sticking up. Like this started off as this group that was secretly siphoning from this person. No matter if everybody in the group knew that that's what they was doing or not. And then now they didn't grew something, a little ligaments of their own, a little lineage, a little, some children, a little flock of people, a little something like this. And now they like, I don't fuck around about mine. And it's like, but it's all mine, nigga. All y'all is mine, though. Yanni, go in your room. Did you forget that somebody here took that money or whatever like this and purchased all these people? You see how Donald Trump getting these people out of jail and shit? It's like, even if this is the energy of Donald Trump was one of my feathers, I'm not connected to that person. He should not be making no decisions without me connected to this person. What are you doing? Because that's not that person. It's not that. This is the sitting fucking energy here, the feminine part. Because it's not. And this is somebody like, I know what I could do. We could make such and such sit in that energy, bitch. If you're not doing the right thing, I don't want you doing it. Like, some people gotta go. They gotta go. You picking out who's best for your little squad that you've been running around here with, partying and whatever this is shit like this. You're not picking this person as somebody that's gonna do something or add something to the ingredients to try to build something real. This shit is about fast money or something. This is not even really about generational. I want to make all this money so that I can open up the biggest, fucking amusement park in the world, and they're gonna have this, and that. Somebody's doing something for like fucking this, and it's like, what? You don't see what the real problems is here. Nobody's gonna be getting none of this. Like, nobody's gonna be having shit. Nobody, you motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to keep nothing. In your little facilities where you keeping these worms that you let people go up in there and get them worms put up in their head, and then they come out a whole different person, a whole different vibe, thinking they're better, thinking, oh, I'm feeling better and everything like this, or doing whatever the fuck this is. It's over. This ain't gonna be my fault, is what I'm saying. This is you trying to keep. It's like, oh, me plugged in. That's a whole nother top level shit. But you want to put a conglomerate of people together and think, yeah, they doing next level shit. But as long as the real thing ain't in there, you ain't doing nothing. So you understand what I'm saying? Like, somebody been listening to people that like These people made a little pact, a pregnancy pact, like that damn movie on, Lifetime. But then you get to the big leagues, nigga, you got to move the fuck on up. You can't keep on playing with this little shit right here, whatever this is. And so it's gonna be their fault. It's not gonna be my fault now. Cause I'm the thermometer, I'm the barometer, I'm the whatever the fuck that is around here. Around her. The motherfucking America. So again, this is not prejudice, nigga. It had to be in America. It had to be the one that God chose. And everybody trying to get their way in. Everybody trying to get their way in this bitch. And then they want the power automatically. This ain't no, oh, you been here for 25 years or 50 years. Oh, now you could be a president or you could be the president or something. People just doing shit. They are. And they want me or you to sound like the outsider because they want to say, see, this ain't Jesus or whatever like this. You understand? Somebody's trying to make it too late for this person to get a new body or get something here. Cause girl, and that's why I was thinking about with this one masculine. See, wait. Same thing with the motherfucking dude that came over here. See, because these people are still tied to this Aquarius, this candy shop energy. They have to be. They listen to the woman. But they could have been going around trying to find me, but they picked the prettiest, the one that got the BBL or something like this. This is something like this. But when we talk about Gaia, that means you wasn't just ungrateful for what you got to heal yourself, motherfucker. What? You want to try to put me I'm a queen of wands. You trying to put me in a category because of a big stomach, bitch? To be the one to take care of the children? That loop that y'all had this grandma in? Yeah. After y'all stole my entire, no. It's choose. Something about there's no going back and forth about this shit. Okay, these people are already beneath this person's feet, or somebody is hiding a cat. They're hiding somebody's black cat. This is like this is like Ishtar and her understudy. Somebody want the black cat. Okay, they do. All right, or a house cat. They don't want somebody that's a big presence here on earth. Yeah, but God. So you may not be able to see this, or I may not be able to see this. All right, Empress. Yep. The more these people try to do something or whatever this is the old way. This is what y'all was going. This shit is under judgment here from all this stuff. Maybe this friend was hiding that part of the brain that they couldn't stand me, or they wanted to take my identity or something, or one of her clones or something. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This could be this marvelous energy, or this also because this is what the Gemini did. No, the Gemini put the Empress Lillian here at my feet. Okay, like mentally, like a Marcel and Davina put that person there. I don't know. I think it could be one of the bones that put. It's one of the bones that put this marvelous energy there. Somebody got somebody set up somewhere, hidden, put up somewhere. The Colemans could have put, I mean, yeah. Or Joshua could have put, Joshua could have put, or somebody else, Jennifer. I don't know, somebody name is Jay. They could have put, they put the Pearl Hawkins energy at the foot. Hmm. Hmm. Hold on one second. What? Okay. Excuse me? No, I'm doing something. And don't talk to me like that. I am finishing what I was sure I would. I would. You better go ask somebody else. Or you're gonna have to wait a couple minutes. This is so sad. Whatever this is here.
Mom, let's go.
Because this is heavy weight on this side. Hmm.
Mom, let's go.
Because I was looking at that person. If you don't get the, I'm into this video. I'm doing the video. Leave it alone before you break my thing. You just woke up. Give me a second.
Stop, Ariella.
So now I don't know what these people, these two had going on. I just know that this person, it's almost like a Marilyn Monroe energy. Like I'm getting, will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? I feel like this. She said he make me shine. He make me shine like diamonds. So these two was like a duo with partying here. I mean, they had other people around, but
Why is this scary?
I just wonder what happened to this person. Secret love, like I don't know what this is, y'all. I really don't. Yanni, if you don't go in the other room.
No.
But this is giving me, cause okay, this is giving me. The only person was Mexican. Not today. In this little group was this Aquarius, this candy energy. Everybody else would have been Puerto Rican, like with their little tight knit thing. This, this is not. I don't give a fuck about y'all coming here trying to say you're racist or whatever. I, I, I just really don't care. There's something going on. It's like trying to figure out where a strain of like some kind of ailment came from. China just happened to be on the table. I don't even know if it was China. I'm just saying they had to take the fall for COVID. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck. I'm just saying this is what I'm picking up on here. Okay. I just I woke up with like a lot of Hernandez, uh, Gonzalez, these names on my mind here. Okay. So, um, what happened here? Hold on. Like this is all the heavy weight over here with the Queen of Wands, Empress, but God, Two of Swords. You got the King of Cups over here, Temperance. This is, that's why I don't understand. I don't understand something. This could even be somebody's looking at somebody Akashic records and realizing what's going on over here. Huh. Cause almost like, it's just a casual thing. Like I didn't know this particular person, whoever I think this is, I didn't know the person like that. It was just like, hey, or whatever, like this, or whatever, like that. It wasn't nothing like, mm. But the person knew that we was best friends. Do you you trying to get what I'm saying? The person knew that we was tight. So so just common courtesy is something. Hey, where's such and such? You don't kick it with such and such no more. I don't think nobody was sitting there like, oh, call Shalon to try to see if she could. No, I think that somebody was like, hey, whatever, such and such or whatever, like this, like just something like this. Okay, and then we have the Page of Wands here. Somebody could have created a blockage here. But it's like the way that this Aquarius used to look at this King of Wands. But you know how you be like, bitch, do you like this nigga? Like, y'all be together all the time. Like, something like this. But you couldn't really tell. They could have just been really fucking tight like that. It's just like one of them bonds. You know what I'm saying? Where getting money or getting together or something like this is good with the getting is good with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this. But that person is hiding something and they're under judgment for something else. Cause she I dare you. But I was like, okay, I used to see this motherfucker. Then I'm like, he was kind of like, you know, that's the kind of build I think I like. Like he wasn't plus size, but he was like nice. Okay, a nice size. Okay, and this is like this like people be like you don't like black guys. If it was gonna be one, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, dude, it ruined everything because I could never even cross that line. I could never cross that line because I talked to his brother. I mean, I can't say never. I mean, but we light years ahead now. No, I'm just playing. But I don't know. I mean, I hope this person ain't passed away. Like I don't know. Because I don't know these people after that. After I stopped doing the party scene for a minute, when I had this last child, it was harder for me to get out. I really didn't hang out that deep. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. But if these people wasn't really brothers, if we Cabbage Patch Kids and they ain't really brothers, then you know what? I told you to hold on a second. Okay, let me try to hurry this up.
The breakfast will be over.
Okay. Let me see. Because it's almost like, did something happen to my man back in the day on the west side? And then this was, I was supposed to like, I don't know, something like this, but something happened. And then they just kept me with like an empty vessel or a stalemate in order for everybody to come in my energy. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this. We got the Empress here, and then we got the Knight of Wands. mm Because if I see this light shining off of this person back here, if these people looked or see the light on somebody blocked so they can't see the light. And then we got the Knight of Wands coming out. But it's just almost like somebody wanted to make it seem like this Empress sent the Knight of Wands, but it's really over here connected to the star. So I don't know if there's a room, like I said, if these people are limitless people, like they have more knowledge or they were using all 90% of their brain and I was only using 10% of my brain, somebody could have conspired this shit and then try to act like they was me sticking up for myself and all kind, like it's something weird like this. It's something like somebody wanted to make it seem like somebody, okay, we got judgment on this person because they made it seem like, I don't know. Maybe you was upset. This could be like, think about this. If I was in high school and my best friend and my man and all these people put something, a chip in my head or something, they were using me as a test dummy and they knew that I would never say nothing. But I was like, oh, he's so handsome. Oh my goodness, he is so cute. When I go around, but I wasn't like reaching for, I wasn't trying to get the number. I wasn't trying to do nothing. I just be like, oh, he is so fine, and keep it to myself. Somebody could have said that was an obsession, but it's not. I wasn't like I want to call. It didn't even go into. I think I'm going to, because I already knew that I had dealt with the brother. So I just be like, damn, he fine, But that's it, right? So somebody could have made it seem like it was an obsession or something. Like I was going to ride past this person's house or go further and ask them for their number or try to get around them and get the number and then talk to the person and then the person be like, hey, what's up? Who you talking to? Oh, I'm talking to Shalon. Because you know how y'all know how it was back in the day with Kick It Clicks. With Kick It Clicks. Y'all could be like that, okay? But when somebody else come in, like y'all be hanging out, then like I like this motherfucker, and then somebody you was hanging out with this person for like 2 years, y'all you introduced this person at a party, and then now when you call this person, they on the phone with that person, and you're like, oh shit, I'm about to be moved out of my top spot. Like I don't know if somebody, I don't think like that. I haven't had the chance to think like that in my life. All right, but somebody else could think like that. So it's almost like the fact of these people penetrating my mind and trying to hear who I might have a crush, who I think is cute, or humiliating me like that.
My breakfast is over.
Okay, that's too bad. Um, or
Because you
humiliate,
didn't want to get
or
up and
stop
make
fucking
breakfast.
talking in my life. So it's like to in order to I forgot what I was saying, and it was gonna wrap it up. Shit. I think I was talking about like when somebody else starts talking, and then you're like, oh, okay, and they might be like with popular groups, okay, or all everybody's popular in the group. Then they be thinking like, you about to bring that person in or something like this, like hold on, I was getting all the love from you right now. What you want to know more about this person for? Because before this person got more about before these two started hanging out, I'm somebody like, hey, who is that? Who old girl? And then they got number, and then they start talking about. I think this person was dealing with. I think this person was closer to Joanna before. I don't know. Does history or anything? Because like I said, oh, that's what I was saying. Somebody could have made it seem more so like somebody was, but there's an aspect here too. If this King of Wands is in reverse, the person could have knew, yeah, you got a sister, or there's another one of your kind in the town, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody like word, but they never really knew that it was you. You understand? Like say this is an entity coming in or something, or this is somebody that goes back in somebody's lineage. It's like um or something that's attached to somebody's family or something like this. And it's just like they knew that there was a girl, but they could have not knew at first that it was you or me. Somebody could have kept that secret. It could even be, ooh, the Page of Wands could have kept that secret. The Page of Wands could be the fucking brother. Somebody kept that fucking secret. Ah, the Clarence energy. Something could have came out when somebody passed away here. The tickle monster. We'll just call somebody the tickle monster. I wonder if that's their son. Cause one of my uncles, I always think, is we sure that this uncle is not Puerto Rican? Cause it was a little tang and it was a little accent in the way he speak. I'm thinking, out of all the uncles, this uncle speak different. This uncle is different. This uncle speak different. His dialect is different. Hmm. Something